Jana mimi. Amina na masimu. Uzimbo lake la masimu sana kimoja. Ufuna kale omani. Chibani. Wamene safi na kuloa. Asao. Tafuta mwote. Klasi omani zaika. Klasi omani zalelo. Watu wapana. Hapo sasa klasi omani watu wapana. Makali na mwana. Makali na. Oh. Oh, ni hapa. Ni ni kali na mwana. Kama bwana kufanya. Nanga mdaka ndio kuna kuna kitu. Ni makusisa pala. Timalize famuzi. Inuma kana mtu afanye kuzi sana bado kusema kazi yangu kwa maisha. Pomwe hivi kwa mananazo kuchini. So kusema nini ndio sasa. Kwa mananazo kwa kitabu. Osara bana ama mtu dawa Then for the second exam, where do you think you can make a makeup class? Monday. voluntarily sifanye kuona kota kwa intent funds ukuthi lo muntu ufuna usaba abantu zaba manje so if we know what you are understand so this will look over my area so okay you consider my forget about that I won't do that if you miss food you have missed and don't expect me to come back to you because already easy no this time around no so ninaona kuti wewe kama basi mtakaribu Banja bali kuna. Just check. Mungu auze yake akakana ulivyo mfu. Just 5 minutes. Sababu ya kuliko. Here we go. Just remember. If you don't mind, I put it here. if my memory serves me well, we are doing motivation interview. So, I need your time. Just let my phone on. Put them far away from your desk. I don't want to see you touching. Do you remember what motivation interview means? What is it all about? Do you remember TTM? What is that? Do you remember Twan's theoretical model? Do you remember what was he talking about? So he was dealing with which problem? You don't know anything. So yeah, you never take on that. If you don't know that one, none of my business. Okay, so we started looking at the motivation interest. How far did we go with this? What do you mean? So motivation in internet. And today we are supposed to go straight to principles of motivation in internet. So in this case, motivational interview, how is it? Motivational interview or interviewing. Interview can be done either orally or if it's not oral interview, it would be in which form of it? Written. But this one, anyway, somebody is okay, so listen. Let us take this. Motivation interviewing. I've said if you are talking about interview can be done in either written form or oral, out together. So in this case, we're not talking about a kind of interview which is seeking somebody to put on writing. This kind of interview is sometimes known as talk interview or talk therapy. Talk therapy. What is therapy? Treatment. Sure. So a kind of treatment that is supposed to be given is supposed to be given through oral talking, and it's between two people. It's between two people. And who are these two people? Yes, the client, the person who has a problem, and the counselor. If it's a talk of therapy, this is counseling. We are talking about counseling, which means counseling is supposed to be done. So MI in short, motivational interviewing is MI, is a talk of therapy. Number two is a process, counseling is a therapy. It's a process, it's a process. And it's done between two people, the counselor and the client. And it has an approach. It has an approach. What is approach? What is the meaning of the word approach? So is an approach which is known as motivational interview approach, and if it's an approach, it's grounded in the approach is supposed to go into these three phases which are known as motivation interviewing approach. It's grounded in one, respect. Is respect, which focus on building a relationship in the initial stages of counseling. If it's counseling, the counseling is done in stages. And when or wherever there is counseling, it means there is a relationship. You can't counsel somebody whom you are not in a relationship with. But first of all, you're supposed to create a rapport. If you want to counsel somebody, you're supposed to create a rapport. So, if you want to build a rapport, it means you definitely look for respect. The one whom you're going to counsel will need your respect. will need your respect. Now, MI has got a central concept, has got a concept, has got an heart on which you're supposed to depend on. So, when you're thinking about motivational interview, you think along these lines. One, there are three major things which I've put them on, called them as a central concept. And these are three. The first one is identification. You're supposed to identify the problem. You can't start talking with somebody whom you've chosen to cancel without knowing or identifying the problem. So, I'm going to do that. Central concept. So you can't start counseling without identification. What are we supposed to identify? The problem. No wonder if you go to the hospital, the doctor, first of all, will start greeting you. That's making you feel at home. Then furthermore, you go further asking several questions. The main idea is to identify whatever he is looking for. So identification. The central concept number one is identification of the problem. Number two, then after having known the problem, then you start examining that particular problem. Examination. You examine that particular problem further, and finally, you bring what? That's intervention, which is known as restoration of ambivalence. Remember, MI, motivation interview, the main idea is to deal with a bad behavior which somebody has. And this bad behavior, we know what kind of bad behavior, because TTM was dealing with, again, bad behavior change. Because the behavior which is supposed to change is the bad one, not the good. So,
now, the main aim of translating
yeah, it's obviously not going to introduce, go back. It's not my job. I introduced it, you're the point of the name. Go find out. Now, the motivational interviewing, the definition of motivational interviewing has evolved, has gone around, and has been refined since the origin of the original publication. The one who developed this is this one, is Miller. That was in 1983. Developed from his experience in the treatment of problem drinkers. This one is dealing with alcoholism and alcohol. And the other one, TTM, was dealing with what? Smoker. And after. Huyu yake adai sana yocheza vianzi ambao through clinical experience and empirical research, which means he did research with a lot of findings, and finally he came up with his answers. The fundamental principles or guides and the methodologies of MI have been applied and tested in various settings and released findings. And finally, they have demonstrated its efficacy. MI is now established as an evidence-based practice, even today. When you go in hospital, wherever, they want to chat, to have a conversation with somebody who is struggling to quitting beer drinking. In an addict. Definitely they use this one. It's evidence-based practice in the treatment of individuals with substance use disorders. This one. Wherever you want to get rid of this, they use this one. So motivation interview focuses on exploring, discovering, and the moment you have discovered, you have identified what are you supposed to do, then you bring intervention, resolving ambivalence. Ambivalence Ambivalence simply means mixed feelings. Someone has a problem, he's an addict. We now have to and because you talk to him or to her, they can have a process. Up and away, my pros and cons. Mutation is somebody who is trusted. He's sending him for having her body. He's sending her body. Then we move the move on to put the HIV. That was the move. Okay. That was to the other. What would we create out of the then I sell my body. The Capitana Patin, when we have found our sugar material 50,000 in my paper. They got a move to win over the Tamata way. So she waits. My pros, my advantages and pros, my disadvantages. Disadvantage, yes, I can contract disease or diseases as they can die. My pros, so I'm a carrot, I have a crossroad. Should I quit or should I continue? So those are mixed what? Mixed what? Feelings. That's ambivalence. Then the idea of MI is you are trying to identify the problem. Then next you want to resolve and centers on motivational processes. You want interview, whatever way you are going to speak to him or to her, should make that particular person to change. Mao amenenda mwanadamu akaya mchite motivate. So motivational process within the individual that facilitates change. So the method differs from more costly or externally driven methods for motivating change, as it does not impose change. Change is not supposed to be imposed. You can't impose change. The one whom you're talking to, if you want that particular person to change, you're not supposed to force him to change. Bring the message that can captivate that particular person. Mawa menanga mtakasi mutakaeka agani vile. Umeona kumuuliza no. You will not change or should not change. That may be inconsistent with the person's own values. Azima values and the other one within the chapel, I do the support. Over the new Babitan, Babola, you got a land, you will show, you will set it down. And you got a zone of yes, that particular person has her own values, beliefs, wishes. You see. But rather support change in a manner congruent with the person's own values. Yours is just support. Yours is just support. So the most recent definition of motivational interview is definition angapo. A collaborative person-centered. Because this one is a person-centered. Ulitangiza kitabu ajali mayangu abu raga na umu. Cuma umu tenge mumamina abu wa mateka. Direct chima process. Dia kupasa mabara. Mabara wao ukamu for a period of 6 months. Mabara bila kupasa Afrika maeka. No need for somebody to come. They come on. Moyo ni watu weza ama mabara wa so person centered. Treatment nampasa yes. Kwa sababu yeye diachi abinasa chi. So it's a collaboration in a way it's between two people. In motivational interview, it's a collaborative. The collab it means you will win our action. So winner. I'm not telling you things. Cancer. The one who comes to you knows the cancer. So it's a collaboration between you, client, and a cancer. So it's a collaborative, person-centered form of guidance to elicit and and strengthen motivation for change. What the counselor brings is motivation. But uteka umene counselor anga ulezi ndokuchita motivate. Kusinga usalira ndani iwe umuntu. Whether you want to change or not. Umayeyo tumakubwezera is just motivation. It's just trigger. Auta trigger. Kusinga. Either iweyo kutuliza kusinga or not kutuliza iweyo kuwaza. So that's the motivation interview. So I said earlier on, I have got MI has got approach. I said it's grounded in a respective service with a focus on building. The main idea is to build a rapport with football. Build a rapport in the initial stages of interviewing, currently in a relationship. So a central concept of MI is the identification, examination, and then the resolution of ambivalence about changing behavior. So ambivalence, that's mixed feeling. Many of them are wauziwa zilikuwa hiyo sio gani hivi mapesa zangu ukao mwa jasini ama kali mufumisi au gawina chomeno wala mwa sio mtu wangu kwa ndani kesho kila kitu kwa ndio kama mama ndio sijini maiwa ali sasa tena na so kama mtu kama kwina amka kusubiri abuziwa mtu apapa shule baba na wao ndio kuona sasa ngapo kaenda dei ngoja mwa ndio kumsema there was something wrong up there ndio kwa ndio kwa sababu muhimu wewe kwa bono ila ngawela wale bila kuona kwa siku moja sababu check kwa hii kijijini ndio always wale na mali kwa anao mambo kwa kunafanya iwe pete tuseme nguli so uyoshi sabati tunapanga ndio so amaka ni kama mixed feelings ambivalence feeling two ways about behavior change decision or I must continue. So feeling two ways about behavior change. So is seen as a natural part of the change process. It's a change process. Ambivalence is seen as a natural part of the change process. Indeed. It's a process. So the skill or the skillful motivational interview practitioner, I'm only who was social worker or community officer, is attuned. You are attuned to client ambivalence and the readiness for change. And strategically, use those techniques. You're definitely going to use techniques, skills. You're going to use skills. When approaching this kind of interview, you're going to use skills or techniques and strategies that are responsive to the client. The skills which you are going to use definitely will give an impact or bring an impact to the client's responses. So recent description of motivation interview includes three essential elements. Okay. The interview is including three essential or important areas. The important areas in motivational interview. There are three important areas in the motivational interview. The first one, MI is a particular kind of conversation about change. That's a fact. That's what is a kind of conversation about change. True or false? True. And in this conversation, there will be counseling. By the time you bring counseling, it means you bring treatment. Therefore, it's therapy. And definitely, consultation is going to take place. Consultation. You're going to consult him or her. Method of communication is also going to be included in that conversation. Method of communication. How are you going to communicate? Oral. Another essential element is collaborative. Is collaborative. Is person-centered partnership. And that one is going to honor your relationship. You're going to honor independence of that particular person whom you're countering. And the third one is evocative. Evoke, what does it mean? To bring out. What are you trying to bring out? What are you trying to bring out from the client? Vanity. Which is what in this case? Vanity in this case is what? What are you going to do? Beer drinking. Or beer drinking. So this means that these are three essential elements. Don't forget that. Three essential elements of motivational interview. I don't know if you have any question on that one. You have any questions on that one? Any question before I go? Before I proceed. What is it? What is the question? You should know from today onwards. Take note of this. When it comes to decision making, Chigani sympathy. Chigani sympathy. Or the government may have or the government may have a boyfriend. You've got a girlfriend. Chigani is not yours. You don't think she was not looking away of Yansima or whether the restaurant and wherever you are. Sima place of a temple are. Mazo somebody about Wamosama Mas. Umoti can impunga and Sima care one spoon or one map of where we know Zadega Mazu. What makes that decision? Is it you or somebody? Who put up a wait, we not know because we don't people would be when it comes to decision.
And for example, the person is okay, let's say, for example, I should give you an example. You're okay. A girl is a teenager is pregnant, or we are going, she's so confused. She doesn't know what to do. I open the line and
doesn't know what to do, what in terms of what.
And she's pregnant.
She's pregnant. Somebody is pregnant in the teenage. Now she goes to
the counselor
what kind of help? Because you need to know what kind of help does she need. After the
she wants you to know how to make a decision, please.
Decision, no. You said that I will identify the problem. When we are not put a what we are going to do, depending on the teenage or the way we are social. I went to my phone. What because we're not ready from the rooms. Who does the one to want to know? She mentioned it, will devote it. This person
has been made can have not what is what I mean. I mean at the same time. Or we are why we
there's not a whole action I mean much of the rest. One after that.
Yes. That's one problem we have in there. Two, what my myself I
mean after some time. One, she immediate, don't matter. One rep, case you have two matter. Because matter the what is definitely never to get. Much of the if you know if within 3 days matter than go. If Mumba means my friends are not with me. If you matter don't go and over and not HIV don't mean unless to get you or can have a use of if you have 3 days, I never prove that a fan or when I do my feelings. Within 3 days, we don't know what I'm 3 to 7 days, there is no thing that will matter. But when I get a car without using any protective measures, I'll just live for 3 days. Like China, within those 3 days, 3 to 7 days, by the time. Don't know what it is. The question would be, what about the child? If you have been 3 to 1 week. Mkazi hapo za kukaa hivi miezi hasa kutoka nyuma tena online. Now this one comes to you. I will not give you case number 1. I've been raped. Let us talk about being because if it is a rape, I was going to power down. I'm not very close to it. To have. Lakini nakutisha shauri na wale wewe social worker anafahamu kanizua kana Mungu na Yesu umeona tamania utamwona ndio wasimwambie okay ile ni kama ile wazi kinabuza leo sababu na watu kabisa na ngao okay niko na kamili masiku wangu ndege na
wamela kwa hiyo ni wale ni mwana ni mwana
yes na kumpa ile yes. They know the I will buy no social worker. I didn't know one speech. I'm now record those people irresponsible. People trying to shoot him. Come we want them to on the way. What are you going to do? How are you going to help that difference? How come someone will not come back? Good. Get the name. Social welfare. First of all, you report the issue. We'll buy the social. That is what we now. Because the abolition when it comes to decision making, show my hand for. So you don't want to that yes. Ungana ndio kwa. Mungu wewe tunakufunika kazi yake. Ndio wewe unataka kazi. Maskini za kazi. Ndio kufuta ni Mungu. Mnapofuta kazi. Kazi ni nafsi. It doesn't matter.